Want to support me? Go to Nene Marie 37 on Instagram and purchase you a signed copy of my book. That's Nene Marie 3. Yo, it's your boy Trench News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for everyone who's subscribed to the channel. If you ain't subbed to my channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out to the Real Mod Squad, man. If you ain't following my mods, make sure you follow they at the end of this video. Remember, if you got anything extra, man, I said extra. Food, hygiene, clothes, bag it up. Take it outside and give it to the less fortunate. Remember, we all one step away from being homeless. I don't care how much money you claim you got or say you got, man. You could lose all that shit and be needing in the need of help. With that being said, man, condolences to the 5-year-old girl who was sprayed down, shot in her stomach, man, doing an ambush, man, of her daddy, man. She outside at 3:30 in the morning, man. It's unacceptable. Hey, let's say the women, the children, the elderly, and the non-gang members, man, males, man. Let's save everybody, man, who want to live their life. With that being said, we got Muwop. We got Muwop sent a message, and then we got the new court dates. The Mama Doug, shout out to Mama Doug, man. She leaked the new court dates for the OBlock 6. If y'all know about what the case is about, man, yeah, I was on the case. I was in it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Muwop, Ralph Turpin, which is Teasy, C Murder, which is Lil Charles, to Carlos Alford, which is Los, and Christopher Thomas and Kenny Mack. All them court dates have moved to January, man. They was charged with the murder of Duck, send-off move, didn't think about it, bragged about it every day until they got caught. Took their cars. 2 cars was taken downtown on a mission. 2 cars that was in one car was in Kenny Mac's name. The other was a rental from a car lot that was in Los' name and his baby mama, which she had to testify to who she picked up from the car lot, which she said she picked up Muwop. Teasy started all this over Duck baby mama, man. Over Duck. Duck was boning Teasy baby mama, and Teasy seen Duck downtown, him and Man. And I do believe, and it's public record, man, that the guy who was standing with Duck, he was talking to Teasy them. He was with Teasy them. He brought Teasy them downtown. That's why Teasy asked him for a ride, because he the one who brought them downtown. So they all came downtown together, but he didn't know that Teasy them had dropped a phone call. So he over there, what we call chicken ass, he thinking it's sweet. He over there with Duck, not telling Duck that, you know what I'm talking about, he ran into Teasy them. He ain't tell Duck none of this shit. He stood there with Duck, and when Muwop and all the rest of the people hopped out the car, they sprayed him down along with Duck and his Duck, the girl who was with Duck. She got shot, and she ended up shooting back. You know, Zell Money, if he was alive, he would be in jail. King Von would be in jail, and D-Thang would be in jail, because D-Thang, the one who rolled the ball after Teasy, had called for him. Had called D-Thang. He got in touch with D-Thang. He made more than one phone call, but he ended up getting D-Thang number from somebody who had called D-Thang and gave him Teasy number, and D-Thang called Teasy number back. If you confused about it, just rewind it over. So yeah, they court dates is as follows. January the 14th is Ralph Turpin, aka Teasy. January the 15th is C Murders. January the 16th is Los, OBlock Los. January 21st is Christopher Thomas. January the 23rd is Kenny Mack. And January the 28th is no other than Muwop, man. Now, they facing life now. They already skipped over their 50 years. So we're gonna call this the court date to their life sentence, because that's what they about to get. They already fooled around and then take the 55, knowing that they done went downtown and did this stupid shit, knowing that they then went and you know what I'm talking about, bragging about shit that they really did, and it all came back full circle. But you know, yeah, they getting sentenced to life. You know what I'm talking about. That's the minimum. A minimum was 50 years. The max was life. So now the minimum is the least they gonna get is life, because the death penalty off the table. Sheena said that she ain't want the death penalty. She wanted them to spend the rest of their days in there suffering like she is. So that's what they gonna get. Muwop came out though, man. Muwop family member came out after the post by Sheena was made, And they said that all they seeing and hearing is free, no commissary money, no lawyers. All they doing is saying free, man. You know, and when you fighting for your life, that's when you will know who the real and who the fake is, man. Hey, it's sad that it took them to be fighting for their life to see that, you know, when you in jail, it's called out of sight, out of mind. That's what the old school told me. He said, man, it ain't that your family don't love you, bro. It's out of sight, out of mind. They didn't have nothing to do with your case, did they? They didn't participate in the crime, did they? They didn't benefit off the crime, did they? Well, it's just out of sight, out of mind. That's what the old school told me with an A number when I first went to the joint, man. And he told me, man, that I was gonna keep on going back long as I thought the same way and long as I thought it was just a joke. See, back then, when you get caught with a gun, it was just 61 days, man. So people was getting caught with guns, coming back 61 days, coming back 61 days, you know what I'm saying, until they up the ante. Now niggas don't want to get caught with no guns. Them armed habituals hitting more than ever. But yeah, Sheena came out, and these are the new court dates, official court date. If you want to check them out, they'll be on Pacer, or any other website that y'all go on to look up these guys. As far as the message that Muwop family sent, you know, they Muwop probably don't really want to post on this page right now because, you know, they watching everything, and he's still under the impression that he's innocent. He's still under the impression that I wasn't there, because he said it in court. He said he wasn't there. He said they got the wrong person. He said Zell and them was the ones they looking at. You know what I'm talking about? Basically, he's saying he wasn't there. Zell, I guess he thought, his lawyer thought us throwing Zell under the bus was going, you know what I'm talking about, benefit in any way. But it didn't. It didn't. And Muwop, we all know, was the only one with a paid lawyer. He was the only one with a paid lawyer. Everybody else, all other the 5 guys, had public defenders. And man, when I tell you that they could have represented themselves and had a better chance of fighting for their life by representing themselves, by getting in the library and understanding and getting the dictionary and understanding them terms. Hey, and it's all to the youth, man. If you in the streets, man, at least do yourself a favor and look up the crimes that you involved in. Look them up and see what they carry and the penalty and all that. Because most likely when you go to jail, man, you ain't going to have shit but a public defender. Gang ain't going to help you. None of that, man. They ain't gonna help you do shit but carry your casket, man. Hey, if you love your kids, man, hug your kids, love your kids, man. Tell them they could be anything they want to be in this world, man. Don't let them go out like that, man. If you love your kids, you're gonna be willing to die for them, man. This Trenches News, my 9 is my 9. I will be going live later. Hey, shout out to Sparks Visual, man. We praying for Sparks, and anything y'all got, anything extra money, make sure you send it to Sparks, man. You want to support me, you can buy my book from Nene Marie 37 on Instagram. I'm out.